Alright, hello, everybody. Should be live. Yeah, I'm live. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh dear. Oh my, I've got some tangling going on here. Sort of. Kinda did. Okay, now I don't. Alright. Oh, no, I lied. I do. I still have some tangling going on here. Oh dear. Okay. Kind of resolved it. Game should still look fine. Yeah, game still looks fine. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, let's do that. Yeah. Oh my. Oh dear. Oh my. Because why not? Hey, M-Stan, thanks for the good luck. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I guess I should, for this, I guess I'll put on the hints thing. Why not? Actually, you know what, no, it is a little... I don't think people haven't been doing it, so I'm just gonna roll without it. It's fine. Why not? Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's see. So we've got... Okay, we have 15 people for this one again. The last one I entered also was like 15 people. So it seems like the weeklies, because the qualifiers were over, have definitely fallen off as far as entrants go and participation. Which confuses me because... well, I guess it's because those same people that were joining before, they're just unable to on the Saturdays, I guess, or they're unable to make the time just for a weekly, like because the weekly is counted as a qualifier before. They were more willing to make time for it, I guess. Ugh. I mean, yeah, the noon start time does suck, but it works for me. Oh. But, how are you doing on this fine Saturday, M-Sand? How are you doing? Oh. Okay. 4 people left. You're good? A little annoyed with work? Oh, what's going on with work? That's annoying you. Oh god. Oh, I could see that being really annoying, yeah. Oh, jeez. So you're the first to use it, and, yeah. 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 That's the thing with, like, programming, like, companies, or, not companies, but, like, companies that have programmers, sometimes they just, I mean, well, not sometimes, but they'll just outsource to a foreign country, to another country, and have, because their labor, technically, I guess, is cheaper, and so then you have to deal with communicating with them in their time zone, and that's just a mess. Oh, wow. Jeez. That is... Ugh. gosh. That is... bleh. Yeah, that is annoying. Absolutely annoying. Oh, nice. They're really trying to get this started on time. I'm a big fan of that. I mean, there's so few people, so waiting around is no bueno. Yeah, like I don't have direct experience with that, but my brother, who does programming stuff, he was working at a company, and they just, this was like, I think one of his first jobs. He had been there for like maybe a year or two or something. And they decided to start outsourcing instead. And he basically left the company because of their management, like poor management, and management felt it was better to outsource and stuff like that. So it was really dumb. 24-hour uptime on dev, test, and support. Yeah. I mean, right, because they're in that completely different time zone, so like they're up when everyone's asleep. So yep. Hello, D-Man. How are you doing? How was your Saturday morning? Saturday afternoon now. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? I almost, like, I got up at 9 and I was like, it felt like it was 8 o'clock. I almost went back to sleep, but then I was like, no, I have to get up. So I know that feeling. I know that feeling really well. Alright, we're gonna start. You're up until 4? Oh my goodness. Were you playing Pokemon until 4 a.m., D-Man? Go! 4 different things? Oh my goodness, were your eyes just like split everywhere? Alright, what's the song? I'll look at the song now. Oh, it's healing. Okay, okay. That's fine. Healing is fine with me. You're gonna do Lando now? Oh goodness. Last night I caught all the birds. And oh cool, I don't have to farm money. The funniest thing was though, D-Man, about last night for me was the box legend or whatever. The way I caught that was I used Hitmonchan and I used Ice Punch and it froze him and I caught it in a Dusk Ball. Only me. Oh, hey, an early magic bean. If I get a bottle, sure. What horse did I pick? I went for the ghost one because typing. Ice type is, you know, not super great. And plus I feel like I might eventually get the ice horse anyway. Like somehow, like probably through like a surprise trade thing. South Clocktown, okay. I might end up using... I mean, I don't think the horse is gonna be legal anyway. But if I ever wanted to use it, it would be on like a monotype ghost team. Ocean Spider House is dead. Okay. Good to know. I feel like I should get the hint stone over here as well. Oh, come on. You're at like 300 ore? Jeez. Yeah, I did like, oh my god, this is a well seed! Oh god! Well, at least it was told to us. This is a well seed. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad my file name is oh my, because this is an oh my kind of seed. Right off the bat. Good lord. Dude, he's not... Wasn't... Why? Alright, we're checking the hint. Dampe digging is dead. Great. Okay. Glad I checked. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is a well seed! I'm playing a well seed! I was gonna say in the, race chat, well seed with a smiley face, but, like, before the race started, but, I held back, because I didn't want to. Apparently the shiny range for Pokemon in max rays is really high. Oh. You mean the ones in the lair? Or just in general? It's 100? Oh wow, that's crazy. Because it's normally like 1 in 2,000. You know? Yeah, we're talking about shinies. How are you doing, JW, by the way? Good to see ya. Oh, Link, you got kind of stuck there, buddy. Your usual Kaizo stream. Whoa, you've been doing Kaizo. What the heck? Oh. Oh, kitty! Oh! Oh dear. Oh my. D-Man, please! Oh my god! D-Man, please! Oh my goodness! I mean, usually what ends up happening is JW is like not like usually live when I'm at like for me to raid him anyway. Usually. Or host. D-Man, please! Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh, that's so bad! Oops. Well, that's unfortunate. I can still get it. I'll just go back around this way, as awful as that is. I still have time. It's not like I don't have the time. Get it. I see. So is it like straight up just Kaizo Super Mario stuff? Or is it wow. I could never do it. I could never do it. I would be so bad. I would never do it. I would be so bad. It would be impossible. It would be impossible! 90% muscle memory. Oh, cool. Okay. I see. Beaver Race is dead. So far, it's a well seed. We got a Beneath the Well Way of the Hero. So, that's the big thing. Road to Akana is foolish. Okay, so I have all my foolishes. Okay. That's cool. Oh, oh no, I have it. Yeah, I have it set to the right side. Okay. I thought for some reason I thought that I had the D-pad in the wrong spot again. That's how long it's been since I've done a rando, is I forgot that I have everything already correct. Oh, goodness. Oh yeah, I guess somehow I rolled vanilla, like, A and B button colors. It's funny. Okay. Alright, so the question is, do I... We know South Clocktown is Way of the Hero. Alright, so let's check the shop here, and then I'll go... Yeah. I gotta check this now. Okay, so that's just money. Sale on money. Do this now. Temple of Time. Nice. Apparently the swordsman is very holy. What if he's holding the Master Sword? Oh, that's right! He totally could be! Alright, finally a significant item. Okay, well now I don't have to worry about turning into Moonsteer. I just had a feeling, man, that I was gonna find a hookshot pretty early. So that's good. Oh, I'm gonna beat him. Oh, I'm just gonna beat him. Okay. I got here before you! Oh, the kitty is new? I see. Yeah, show us the kitty! This is all kinds of weird the way I'm routing this right now. I did like half and half because of that pea hat death. Okay. Very cool. I'm probably not gonna find... Okay, which... I think it's gonna be Zora Mask and my last transformation mask again, like it always is. I never find it. In the Discord. Okay. Oh my god, kitty! Oh, kitty! Very cute. Big fan. Oh, so that's why. I see. I see. Oh wait, straight fairy. That's why I came right now. Palico Jack. Oh. Gotcha. Fearsome pirate. It's also. Oh. I see. Okay. Well, we do need to turn this in as well. But I'm pretty sure that that hero's bow is the reason South Clocktown's way to the hero. Nope. Nada. So yeah, let me deposit, so 97, no, 87, yeah. This is where I can get Postman done right now, while I'm thinking of it. And I know I probably should be following the bow way the hero, but... Okay. But... wanted to get this done first. Okay. I think that should be right. Seems like it. Nice! First try! Alright. That was... I just don't understand, dude. That is... You guys have seen me mess that up like 10 times before. Oh, goodness. Alright. Now I can do this minigame. Then I can hit up North Clocktown for the bombers. Wait, why did I do that? By the way, I rolled vanilla minigame music. That's funny. I just realized it. Gyro controls to this? I don't know. Ah! Okay. Okay then. Okay. I mean, you know. Oops. I didn't mean to talk to the box. Mailbox. Alright, well. I should go ahead and do Deku Playground then. I think it's still available now before midnight. Oh! Ooh, this is getting... Alright. Now it's really getting spicy. Literally. Looks like that bottle of gold dust is gonna be turned in. Oh god. Oh my goodness, that would have been so bad if I botched that. I think I'm gonna have to take care of bombers after Grandma. Man, this would have been so good if... I hadn't messed up on... If I hadn't died to the P-Hat, this would have been a really good, like, day one. No, I'm just saying I'm gonna do that on day 2. Aw, it's spin attack. Dang. You don't have to do the blacksmith in order. You can do it in any order. That requirement is not a thing. Yeah. So each one is its own check. You did. I mean, there's a lot to learn. It's a lot to learn. And then there's Zora eggs, so I don't blame you. Aw, Dragon Roost got used here. Dang, just for that thing. Oh. Alright, well, before I take care of bombers, now I'm gonna... Yeah, now I need to take care of Kamaro. Like, I was gonna do that on my way to the snow area, but I need to get bombers done. So, hello, Giga! How are you doing? Yes! Morning, except it's actually noon. Oh, God. Of course. I mean, I could put off bombers. Let's put off bombers. Let's just get out of Clocktown for now. Although I am going to need... Scarecrow song. For various reasons. Okay, yeah, I had to get Scarecrow song, because there's that hidden Scarecrow in the Twin Islands that I can get, and sometimes he is a jerk and has your required item. So, I'm gonna do that. I know I should probably be going to the swamp and getting the song instead, but... no, not that. Oh, wait, I do need to check this, though. I didn't actually check it. Just bomb choose. Okay. Cal has decided that sitting on you is no longer the plan, so he's off somewhere else. Gosh. There. How is your Saturday going, Giga? I was gonna go... Yeah. Going north. Isn't anything else. And the only thing I can do here is bombers and into Astral Observatory, and I don't want to do that right now, because I don't have a bottle that's empty for the swamp. And every time I go to the swamp without an open bottle, I get very sad. Because checking both witches without having a bottle that's open, that's empty, is annoying. And not fun. Because it means I miss out on an item. Good so far. Gonna have some coffee soon. Nice. And besides, I'm looking for mean, I am gonna need a song, but... And I'm gonna need ice arrows. Goron Race yields Silver Rupee. Alright, good to have Goron Race confirmed dead. Thank you, Gossip Stone, so much for telling me this information. Oh wait, I don't have explosives though, so I can't even. Oh, I wasted my time on that then for the Scarecrow. Well, I could still get explosives from Lens Cave or something. Cause that would be the next thing to do. Come on, Link. There. Like, there's 2 whole checks in there I can get. So this isn't like a complete waste or anything. The Scarecrow here in Twin Islands, but I don't have explosives, so I can't open the grotto. There's no point in doing it. I kind of wasted my time getting the Scarecrow song. Well, the platforms are gonna change, and I'm probably gonna be just sent back while I'm jumping across, so... I might as well just wait. Oh! That was weird how he wasn't triggering. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what a fitting song to get. Funny. Okay, that's fine. Main reason I came out here was for to turn in the gold dust. Then I can just take the Milk Road owl statue over. Gold dust! And the nice thing is that I do have the owl statue for him, so works out that way. Light arrows! Cool! Who knew that Tingle could just save the world whenever he wanted? Okay, well, I don't need Mirror Shield then. Or I should say that I won't need it specifically for the last chest in the well. As well in MM work again, you basically need to get a bunch of items in like bottles or explosives. That looks like the Mask of Sense, so I'm going to ignore that. Like ammo stuff, like nuts and such. And then, beans and whatnot. I also forgot to check the tree stump outside on my way again, because I'm not used to having a hookshot before going here, but oh well, I'll check it later. You can only skip one, you can only get one chest with just light arrows, and it's the Mirror Shield chest at the end of the well. There's still 2 other chests in there that require the other items. You can go backwards through the well, for one of the chests, but the other one you'd have to have stuff for. Thank you, Vanek. How are you doing, by the way? Good to see ya. You're all comfy? That's good. Okay, he gave me a nice little refund there. Do I have... I do have that bean still, so you know what? Oh no, I don't want to do that. I actually can't do that because of the stupid... I have to save both witches. I don't have enough hearts to get through, and I don't have Goron Mask, so I can't even do that. Okay, well that'll be nice for later if I end up having to go to Pirates. Oh wait, I won't even, that's right, I won't even have to do that anyway because it's raining. You can just plant the bean and make it a nice little shortcut to the bean salesman. Mountain Title Deed. That is toilet paper. And that is in Logic, so I'm gonna buy it. Oh, Goron race music, nice. Yeah, we're pretty comfy. I don't know if I did it right, but we'll see. Board archery leads to razor sword. Well, who cares about that? It's the coolest looking sword, though. It is, but... board archery is no bueno. Alright, let's see. Did I do this correctly? Probably not. I guess is no. I didn't even, like, look at any point. No, I think she would be right there, wouldn't she? I did it wrong. Yeah, did it wrong. Oh, well. Yeah, it is. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to go back in here I had to go in here 3 times instead of 2 because of the... I tried to do the tricky do, and I had a feeling I didn't do it right. Skip the cutscene and then have her appear. Yeah, M-San, there is. I was trying to do it. The gist of it is, as far as I understand it is, you have to get her to, like, appear, like, in the chimney there. Like, you have to have, like, briefly seen her, like, loaded her in before you go into the woods, but without actually starting the cutscene. You go past, like, the cutscene trigger or something while you're looking away from her. And then she'll be in the woods. I did it one time, just off the cuff, but... I've only done it that one time, and I just thought I would just try doing it just randomly, but I didn't do it right, of course. Okay, well, we do want to ride the boat in this instance because I don't have any way of getting over there otherwise. So Alright, she basically paid me back for the potion. Oh yeah, JW? Just buy a cow! I hope I make it in time to where I can make use of this rain for the bean. I think I will. Gotta be fast. Okay, it was fast. Good. Did I just miss it? Oh, that sucks. It just stopped raining. Wow, that is awful. Oh, well, I have stone mask. Ah, dude. That was gonna save me so much time. Oh, that's right. Whoops. Well, I didn't need that beam for anything else anyway. There's no way I'm gonna go to stone, like, inverted stone tower. Anyway. But this is cool. This is the money palace. What's the item? What is the item today? Oh, a bomb bag. I will just go and grab that then. Okay, so now I could actually do the scarecrow thing. Okay. And now Bomber's hideout is fine as well to go and check. And we gotta wait. Oh goodness. All right, so in my head I'm hoping this is Epona's song. but it's probably not. Yep, it's Sonata. Vanilla Sonata. Well, it looks like we're beating a dungeon already. Great Woodhead Temple, here we come. Oh, there's another bottle. Wowee. Oh, hey, I didn't find this this time. Nice. Wow. So far, though, there really isn't anything that's like a big find that other people won't find. Like, so far there hasn't been an item like that yet. Granted, there's still ice arrows, there's still Garo, there's still Goron. Oh, I forgot to mark my bombs. Whoops. It happens. And then there's still the powder keg that could be a factor. And the Song of Healing start is definitely no bueno, but... I want to do this. Oh my gosh! What? What the heck? What? Okay, so what the heck is gonna be in the well then? Mirror shield? Powder keg? Probably powder keg. I'm depositing my money, for the record. There must be powder keg in the well. Or captain's hat. That's not a good find. Not something you want to see right now. Yeah, my guess would be... would be, it's, if anything, it's probably like one of the items that locks a song because of where it is in the game. Because at that point, there's only... You have pretty much everything at that point. So it's gonna be interesting to see if that's the case. I don't think it could be like Giant's Mask or anything. Don't bother, just later. So let me get this out, Seahorse, what about the seahorse? Seahorse doesn't lock a song. Eggs do. Okay, I didn't want to have to re-equip my hook shot, but I'm going to have to, apparently. Never there's never a 3C button setup that fits all, fortunately. Oh shoot. That sucks. I didn't get the double. Yeah, logically, it still expects you to get Seahorse to get to Pinnacle Rock, but, oh, nice. But, I see what you're saying, because the Zora Mask... I don't have Eponas yet, though, that's the thing. But, in the well, they're like, Seahorse is not its own shuffled thing, so... Seahorse is always where it is. But I'm definitely leaning on it being Powder Keg or Captain's Hat. It could also be Mirror Shield. Like, it could literally be vanilla Mirror Shield. That's the really funny thing. But because I have light arrows, like... If it's the last chest, it wouldn't be bad. If it's the chest, the two chests on the right side, it wouldn't be bad. But if it's the left side chest, then it would be bad. Because then I'd have to buy a blue potion, get bugs. I think all that side is inside the well. It's the other side. Dude! I've never had that happen before. I could get everything I could get everything, like... Oh, no, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, beans you have to... I don't think that side requires beans. I think you only need beans if you're gonna go with the last chest. Or, like, you need beans maybe for the big Poe. I'm not sure which. Offhand. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oops, I tend to do that sometimes. It just happens. Yeah, and then there's just some really dumb stuff they didn't put in the well already, like blue potion and beans. And I mean, there's really no excuse to not have those in there either, because they could have just had 2 business scrubs that's specifically just sold those 2 items in there. But then I guess you'd need money. So you'd still need something before going in there from the outside world anyway. Oh. And I get it, I understand that it's not... The well is not a place where business scrubs would live, but still. Right, well, the blue potion in vanilla, you either have to buy it from the scrub, or you have to do the side quest for, Otake. In order for her to sell a blue potion. And he finds his Goron mask? No. Zora mask was before Goron. Can you... Thank you. You're fine, JW. Okay, that's what I thought. Epona's... Okay. Well, I'm not gonna rush eggs. Not yet. What order? I think I want to check... Yeah, I gotta check Gorman Bros race first. And Bremen Mask. Gotta check all those first before I go mountain again. I'll go mountain again. Because I have to get the song. And I have to get the other stuff there. And we know, I know Snowhead Temple is foolish, the seed. And Road to Akana is also foolish. Big fan of this song for this race, by the way. Yo, wins Banjo. I don't know. How far did you end up getting last week, Giga? Just out of curiosity. Gobi's Valley, so 6 out of 9 worlds. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, that's that stupid thing. Ugh. I need one more Wath. Okay, Swamp Spider House is dead. Do that already. Hello, John. How are you doing? Romani Ranch! Okay. Okay, then. So that's our third Wath. Actually, I have no idea if... Oh no, I have enough for one attempt. Okay. Oh, wow! Okay, well, that's the Wath here, then. There's no way. Well, there could be more. There could be more. We'll give it a try. Yeah, it's either Mirror Shield or Captain's Hat in the well. Nah, I think he's getting owned this time, everybody. Well, it was worth a try anyway. Yeah, Liz. How are you doing, Liz, by the way? This could be, honestly, depending on the songs, this could be like a Jet Seed, technically. Like, it really just depends on where Ice Arrows and the other songs are. Wait, oh, Butler has Giant's Wallet. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. That could matter? Hope it doesn't. Oh, there is one back there. I better go get it. You caught a shiny Regirock, John? Dang. Dang, that's not easy. Well, there is last surprise, JW. I rolled a seed one time where I got last surprise for final Majora phase. It was pretty great. It fit so well. I started playing it off stream, John, because things are really crazy right now for me. I do want to stream online stuff with it, like at least once or twice. But I don't really know when I'm doing that right now. Is the thing. Where is the last burb? Oh god. Oh, there's one more. Of course there's one. This is a oh, there it is. This was a really bad Bremen March. Okay. Okay. So let me go to the mountain, get the song, let's see if gold dust actually mattered. Probably not. Probably did not matter. Yep. I really hope that that Giant's Wallet on Butler does not matter. Because otherwise I'll be scrambling at the end of this cycle to get it. And then get enough... I'll have to, like, slow down time, get it, get enough money with it to then buy the... Buy the whatever All Nights is in the Curiosity Shop. Okay. Dang. Yeah, it would be fun. Hey, New Wave Bossa Nova. Okay. Just trying to find a legendary you actually like, though. Do you like any of the new burbs? Mikey? And yes, I am skipping, the verb. Oh, from the max. Oh, okay. Max ends, not the new verbs. You like all of them except, I see, Zapdos. Also, I should definitely go back and, destroy— oh, bleh, what? Didn't mean to do that. I should go back and, destroy the Goron Race Boulder so I can do this. I didn't think about it. Forgot I had the keg. But really, I forgot I even wanted to do that. Oh my goodness, all these bomb chews. OG Articuno, Kyogre, Palkia, Dialga right now. You want to shiny hunt one of them? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and do this since I'm here. And then I'm gonna, and then I'm going to go to Great Bay. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to actually... There. I think I have enough time to do all of that. Yeah, everybody gets Suicune at the start, like for the tutorial for the tutorial thing. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. So, not gonna lie, I'm actually kinda glad about that. I also forgot to check Honey and Darling this cycle, but that's okay. I can get it next one. I have bombs. I can get it at the start of the next one. It's fine. Oh, wait. Employees only room. Can't forget about that. I almost forgot about that. No! Oh my goodness, no, stop. No! No, wrong angle. There. The Kalos treatment. I like Zapdos. I like the new Zapdos. I don't know, it's weird. I also like the new Moltres. The Articuno is my least favorite of the three. That's funny. The exact opposites. They all should not have been flying type. They should have been the other typing, as well as the new typing. Oh, it's a silver rupee. Okay. I mean, yeah, Articuno can be useful now instead of just being a tank and losing to Stealth Rocks. Bomb bag, okay. Might as well get the full money, I guess. Use up the time. Yeah, so I think it makes more sense. No, I should rush over to Zora Hall to turn in the mountain title deed after this. Yeah, and then yeah, that would make sense. Unless, of course, Butler is required. If Butler is actually required, I'm gonna have to do that now. I'm gonna have to slow down time and do it. Oh, God. Okay, it's not. Good. Oh, thank goodness. Not required. Okay, let me slow down time. This is a very long cycle I'm doing, but I hit up all the really important checks. What'll probably happen is next cycle I'll probably just end up doing Zora eggs. 'Cause I don't have Captain's Hat yet. Captain's Hat is very, very important. I think right now. container. Oh, why'd you show up there, Epona? That was weird. Oh, come on. The nice thing is I do have enough time to... do this. Like, I have enough time to do everything I want to do over here before going into Pirate's Fortress. So... like, for the next cycle, I mean. Right about the only thing I am not going to do right now is healing Mikau because he's so far away in the ocean. I can do that on the next cycle when I come back here later. Romani Ranch was... oh, that's right. I have to get the song there first, because I have a keg. That's right. So I don't want to rush Pirate's Fortress. Next cycle. Okay. So... yeah, I think I'm just gonna do all the stuff leading into Zora Hall right now, and then I'm gonna check Romani Ranch for the song. Okay. Yeah, you won the Mushroom Cup! Okay, well, if I have to go into Pirate's Fortress at all, at least I have 3 bottles. And for Pinnacle Rock, I don't have to make a second trip. use the ice arrows! Let's go! Okay, so... Now I'm just looking for... Garo... or Gibdo. And... I'm looking for... either a Mirror Shield or Captain's Hat. So, it's either Vanilla Mirror Shield in the well, or Captain's Hat. Oh yeah, and now I can beat Great Bay Temple. So it could even be just as simple as that. I think next cycle we just push Great Bay Temple clear. I push Great Bay Temple clear. And that's 2 dungeons then. And I would then be looking for Goron Lullaby, Oath, and Elegy. Okay, well that, you know, that could be a thing. Absolutely. Quillfish is carrying you? Really? Is that why? That's how you posted the Quillfish used queue? Oh, okay. That's funny. I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe you just get, like, pseudo-legends that appear then, or something. You know, like your Salamances, your Dragonites, your Tyrannitars, your Garchomps. Okay, that's the pendant. But... Hey! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, baby! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. So then my final waff should be... I'm hoping the Romani Ranch waff pays out then. I'm hoping it pays out. I don't know why I did this way. Whoops, it's fine. Oh, that was interesting how it... Okay. Okay. Alright, Zora Hall full cleared. So I can just literally just go. I can buy the powder keg, get the song in Romani Ranch, beat Great Bay Temple, go to Akana, go into the well in the back entrance, and yeah. That should work out. Oh, wait. Dude, that Giant's Wallet could have ruined me. Absolutely. This seems a little way too straightforward, though. Like... The mess up was I went to the mountain first. When I should have rushed Swamp, but... Oh, okay. Lando. I guess... Whoop! I guess the thing that's gonna make this... Oops, I didn't realize I had Isos. The thing is... Pirate's Fortress could still be a thing if I don't find Captain's Hat, I think. That's sort of the worry right now, is like... It's like a 50-50 between Captain's Hat or Zora eggs. The other thing too... No, wait, I need Mirror Shield. Yeah, it had to be... I need this to be... Ah, that was way too close. Okay, Goron Lullaby. Snowhead Temple can be taken down now. Great. Okay. Alright. So honestly, I probably should go... Honestly, I should probably go and figure out what the well is right now. Yeah, because if I do the dungeons, I could be wasting time in the dungeons. Yeah. So actually... Yeah. So this is the smarter idea. Even though I would like to get the dungeons done now, I don't really get anything out of Great Bay Temple. I mean, not Great Bay Temple, Snowhead Temple. And I don't really get anything out of Great Bay Temple unless I know for a fact that there is gonna be Unless I know for a fact there's gonna be an item. That I need, which would be like Captain's Head at this point. Dang, so I could have had that adult's wallet really early if I just remembered to check that. It doesn't matter. I mean, it could matter for Mountain Smithy, but it's fine. Genuinely would not be surprised if somebody, like, was nearing completion right now of this seed. I guess I'm not close enough to the edge. You finished this seed an hour ago. Alright, let's go to the back of the wall, because I don't have a blue potion. Oh, yo, it's Bowser's Castle, or Ikana Castle. Yeah, I know, right? Ooh. Ah. Okay, let me get the well map open. Okay, where is the dumb thing? So I think, oh, but I don't even have, that's right, I don't even have Gibdo anyway. That's right. So I can't even get any of the stuff in here anyway besides that. So I guess, oh boy. So I guess because of that, I think I should just rush that. Light arrows were very early. Okay. Well, I don't have Gibdo yet, but... Okay. Did you see him sliding in? So... This is what kind of sucks about Midnight Meeting, is like, what the heck do I fill it with? Like, what do I do in the meantime? And the only reason I'm even doing it is because... You know what, actually, I could just skip it, still. But it could be Gibdo Mask, is the problem. Just get 50 out. I'm gonna do Honey and Darling, and then... Yeah, I mean, I could have also gone to go do dungeons in the meantime, too. Like Great Bay Temple and stuff. But... Dude! Are you kidding me? Wow! Why is this going so poorly? There. No! God dang it. I think I'm too late for this, actually. I think it closes at 8. Yep. Okay, then. I guess I'll check bombers now. In that case. 'Cause I'm wasting time. Until I can go talk to Anju. You know, it's actually a good thing I saved this for now, because if I had been dumb and did it earlier, I would have probably then had to do, like, a dungeon while waiting for this. But inevitably, I will probably end up doing a dungeon in between the cafe letter stuff. Like, I think it makes sense to do it after I turn in the letter. Just go to Great Bay Temple and get it done. I mean, I don't know, the other end of it is... I mean, Great Bay Temple, you have to check everything anyway. So it's like... It's not like Snowhead Temple. Like, you don't really save any time, like, on stuff. Really. So... Oh! Cool! I haven't found Fierce Deity, so I'll take it. Alright, I think we're just gonna wait at this point. So I can go use the bathroom and stuff. Alright. Gonna use the bathroom. Okay. I'm back. Let's see. Oh. Alright. Hello, Scott! Not a ghost. Just had to use the bathroom and we had to wait anyway, so... Alright, I think it actually makes more sense for me to just rush the cafe checks. Because clearing the dungeons in between, while it would make sense, knowing whether or not I actually have to check the chests in Great Bay Temple is meaningful to me, to an extent. So, I'd rather just rush these. So I can know whether or not I actually have to look for Gibdo Mask. Odds are I probably still have to look for it, but let's just see. And I went missing. Well, I was, you know. I was, I had to get up. I had to get up and stretch my legs for like 2 minutes. Didn't really get that long with it. Oh, this clown as heck music for this. This is just, oh my goodness. It's like, yes, you finally made it to cafe. Oh goodness, that's one. Oh boy. Two more checks attached to this. Really hoping it's this simple, and it's not me having to find Gibdo masks somewhere in the world. It'd be funny if it looped back into itself, like getting Gibdo mask from this, you know? Be really funny. No, you can't do it to him. Okay, Captain's hat. All right. Thank you. Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right, now I'm really glad I just followed the cafe's letter. Holy takoyaki. That's so crazy. Well, I better turn in the ocean title deed too, just to be on the safe side. 'Cause now it's like now it's like I either need Mirror Shield or it's Zora Eggs that has the last song I need. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. Or it's Zora Eggs that has the last song I need. Oh, God. Okay. Dude, so many people could get really hurt by, if they found Gibdo mask. Holy takoyaki. Ah! Okay, well! Okay, never mind! Wow! Wow! Mirror Shield is just there! Oh, this is awful. Okay, no, actually, no, you can get the songs. I can get the songs, still. Yeah. Yeah, I can still get the songs. As long as I show up at the ranch before. So I need to buy a keg. And then I need to... Wow! If I had read that earlier... If I had read that earlier... Okay, so this is gonna be like a sub 3 seed, maybe? Fighting Twinmole with Giant's Mask is gonna suck, the Kokiri Sword, but with this much health, too. Ew. Okay, so I need to go to the ranch because I need to just... Wow, so I have to do aliens this seed? Okay, well, as long as... I mean, the problem is... Well, it's not bait because ranch is way of the hero. So... Although ranch did have the keg here originally... Wait, where am I going? Oh, that's right, I'm going to the graveyard. That's why I'm doing this. Duh. That's why I'm doing this. Yeah, I got Keg in the ranch, and then now Aliens locks Mirror Shield. So that's why Keg would be way of the hero, because Mirror Shield, not because of the song in the ranch. Not because of Goron Lullaby. This is a seed, let me tell you. This is a seed. It was just in case, like, Fierce Deity was right there or something, or maybe even, like, Gilded Sword. But, no. There's Oath. Alright. So now we're just looking for Elegy, which is it's probably actually vanilla. I might as well just use up the time to do this check here because of, because I have to wait until, like, close to 1 o'clock anyway. Do I have any bombs? I don't. I think from this set I can make it with Zora. It's been a little bit, though, once again. Oh my gosh, we're gonna hear this every time now. I think I need to roll. Or I'll just be bad. Or wait. Can't I make this with just human on this side? No, it's the other side for that. Okay. Oh, I overshot that. Maybe I can make that with the human. No. I'm... Yeah. Oh, I overshot that. Is it more to the right? Yeah, I know, it's just the few times I've done it, I just end up... There! The few times I've done it, I just ended up messing up anyway. Oh, well... There. All right. How's the run going? We are basically gonna be in go mode here in a moment. Assuming, Mirror Shield is the answer. Oh, that's good. Chateau, at least. Should I get it now? I should get it now. Again, this is all assuming, See, how much money do I need after that? I need just 7 more. Nope! I hate the bank in this, dude. Like, I have to do aliens, and then I have to rush, the I had to rush Akana Castle after that for the song. And hope that it's Vanilla Elegy, and that I'm not just chasing Zora Egg, and I'm not just chasing this because it was said to be Woth or whatever. Yeah, I'm having a good Saturday. Fun to be playing this today, you know? How's your Saturday going, P-Speaks? Oh, Frisbee golf every Saturday morning. Oh, wow. That must be fun. Glad to hear you're doing good on this fine Saturday afternoon. Oh, but you know what? This mirror shield probably isn't the way of the hero specifically. I mean, it's not the way of the hero, but the powder keg is. So it doesn't mean that the yeah, it doesn't mean that the mirror shield is way. So it doesn't guarantee this actually, but why else would the powder keg be way of the hero? You know, it wouldn't make any sense. So like I mean, if this is wrong, I'm gonna be mad. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, there were some cute pet pictures posted in the Discord today. By JW. I don't know if anyone else posted anything. I will be very upset if this is wrong. Okay, now I have to do the Cremia escort. Oh, brother. I mean, if this ends up being wrong, oh god, I'm gonna be so upset with how the logic for these work. Like, for the stupid always hints, or whatever. Oh my god! Oh my god! Out of pans. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go find out. If this is wrong, I'm mad. Like, I'll be very upset if this is wrong. If this is not elegy. Oh yeah. Well, this shouldn't be that bad because I have Great Fairy Sword. It's not like I'm fighting them with the Kokiri Sword. Like, if it's been Zorag's this entire time, dude. Elegy, I'm gonna be upset. Because, I mean, again, like, the powder keg is the item that would be considered way of the hero. Like, absolutely. But... and that doesn't necessarily mean it was way of the hero because of the mirror shield. But... like, I was recently informed from commentating and stuff that if you see an always hint and it's an and it always is in a Way of the Hero location, that means the item isn't Way of the Hero, or isn't the Way of the Hero item that it's referring to. So there is a very real possibility this mirror shield is bait anyway, even if the powder keg is like, you know, Way of the Hero. Okay, thank God we're in go mode. Let's go. Oh, thank God. Go mode. Alright. Where do I guess I'm just gonna take care of Great Bay first. I'm gonna do Great Bay into Snowhead into Stone Tower. Because I hate doing Stone Tower first and then doing the other two after. You know what? I am gonna grab this fairy. Just because... I have lower health than I normally do for this. So yeah, I ended up skipping Pirate's Fortress and Pinnacle Rock completely this seed, and I also didn't full clear the graveyard. I also did not do Hungry Gore on this seed. And yeah, that's all I skipped. That is all I skipped besides the stuff that was like told to me that was, you know, dead. Which were only like the biggest foolish we got was Snowhead Temple. And that's not even very big anyway. This will be like a low 3-hour seed, I guess. It won't be sub 3. Oh wait, whoops, wrong thing. I'm dumb. Oops. Oops. I don't know why I did that. I'm dumb. Wasting time. It's no big deal. This probably means I'm finishing like an hour after everybody else, but it's fine. I mean, I didn't see that hint too late because it was the second time I went to Akana, and so it wasn't that late I saw that hint. I can't imagine you could have, maybe you could have seen it earlier in like Great Bay or something, but I wouldn't know for sure. Anyway. It would be really nice if I could find Gilded Sword, though. But I'm not gonna chance it. We'll just have to be really good against Twin Mold or something. With the Kokiri Sword. It's actually gonna be really bad, because I only have 6 hearts. And that is not a lot. I think I'd need like 3 fairies for that. Oh wait, wrong thing. I'm doing the wrong stuff. I figured I wasn't gonna make it. That stupid Tektite just... I didn't... I'm trying to clear this quickly so I can actually get all of this done in this cycle, as opposed to having to reset and whatnot. Ah, of course I block it. I might as well check this chest since I actually have to get it anyway. Like, since I have to hookshot to this anyway. Okay, that helps a little bit. The other thing, too, is I'm gonna have to fight Majora without double defense as well. But I'm not that worried about Majora overall. Dude, the stupid, skeleton fish, the bone fish, interrupted my A input there, my A press for resurfacing. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I guess I really should have actually picked up that razor sword. Would have cost me, like, what? A minute or two because boat archery, but it would have saved me a lot of trouble against Twin Mold. I mean, I could try doing... I think the elemental arrow shooting would take longer, because I'm not good at it. I'm not consistent at it. Like, sure, they would do more damage than a Kokiri sword, but... I think I'd have to just go in there with, like... No! With, like, 3 fairies or something. That's what would have to happen. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. It's because I'm in a rush. I'm trying to do this quickly. Oh my gosh. They have that on like the most perfect cycle imaginable, that water platform. It is actually so stupid. They have that on the dumbest cycle. Well, worst comes to worst, I have to slow down time while I'm in Snowhead Temple, then I will. Oh wait, that's the wrong... Oh my gosh. There. Okay, I made that at least. Despite my bone-headedness. One of these days I'm just gonna fall off when I do that jump, by the way. And I'm gonna hate myself when that happens. There are some bomb jumps I could do here, but it probably saves like seconds at most to do it, and I could lose a lot more time just trying to do it. I don't know how you do it. Let's just do this then. I always miss this green pipe. Just always whiff it. Never get onto it. Yeah, I guess the only way you know... I guess the only way you could get baited into that mirror shield in this seed is if you... I guess if you came across that hint first and then never found the Romani Ranchway of the hero. That's my guess. Like, baited into thinking you that the mirror shield is not the answer. But I mean, someone could have easily done Zora eggs really early this seed, gambling that and everything. Let's see. Oh, well, that's pretty bad. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Okay. Alright. Yep. There it is, the classic. He always gets me. I don't know how I don't know how I didn't get hit there. I don't know where he is. Okay. Ow. That's cool. Well, this is why we brought the fairy. Chat. Okay. As long as I get the second hit, we're fine. We're good. That's the thing over there. There he is. Okay, we should be good. I think he only needs one more. Yep, there we go. Screw Great Bay Temple, dude. It just takes way too long. Mask of Truth. Oh, man. That's really funny. Okay. Get another fairy now. Now I just need to go to Snowhead Temple and then Stone Tower. Wait, the fairy is over here. Getting 3 fairies because I do not trust... I do not trust future me to not die against Twin Mold. With this much health and Kokiri Sword. Yeah, so the only blemish I had this seed was Rushing Mountain. Rushing Mountain and then really not seeing that hint until it was really late, technically. I mean, because I saw it on the second go-around. But I'm glad I followed that Cafe's letter. It makes me wonder where Gibdo is. And what the other 2 items in the well were. Oh, this is the water temple music. That's funny. Well, we know this is a foolish location, so there could be something in this anyway. Nope. Are you kidding? Oops. Oh, nice. Nice job. See, one thing I didn't factor into the amount of time I had left for this was I did not factor in the stone tower climb. I might have to slow down time anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna slow down time. I'm gonna play it safe and slow down time. Like, I wanted to try and get it so I would be on time with midnight, but with how long it takes to get through Stone Tower Temple sometimes. I just don't want to take any chances on that, really. Oh wow, no arrow drops, huh? Okay. Oh, no arrow drops, just magic. Just magic. I mean, if I get close... I don't know, Twin Mole is gonna take a long time. Oops. And this is why it's always a good idea to do what I did anyway. Because I can always mess up the tricks. Okay. There. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. That figures. Of course. Alright, so I need to get higher up. This could be bad. Maybe not, though. Maybe it'll be fine. Oh, the very last one! Nice. The very last arrow. Before I'd have to go and restock from the pot. The last, like, arrow snipe there that I could manage. Now, whenever it does that close-up of Link from behind, it's very worrying that it's gonna just, like, something's gonna blow up. Let's see, any gilded sword? No, but piece of heart, I will take it. You're gonna blow up. What? Why would you blow up, D-Man? Oh, too much food. Oh, okay. What did you end up eating? I also just realized I also skipped Secret Shrine this seed. So there is actually quite a bit I ended up skipping. So bad. I should have this memorized, but I don't. Wait. Breaded chicken, buttered noodles, and peas. Oh wow, yeah, that is a lot. Especially the noodles. It's a lot of the noodles are very filling. Usually. Fortified pieces of chicken, too. Dang, yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of food. Time to explode. Yeah, basically. Gamamali Alalulalilalo? What? I knew you were talking about Cryogonal. Mr. Pro Controller won't charge. It wouldn't. It was in hibernation. And then in case something awful happens, just hit it anyway. I need... Maybe play your Switch more than once a decade. I can't even argue against that because I have not been playing my Switch for a little while. Oh, goodness. Oh, come on. There. Oh, I finally got this weirder version of the Stone Tower Temple music. In Stone Tower Temple, too. Nice, first try. Okay, I actually dodged them for once, my goodness. Oh, you actually... Oh, you killed it with Shadow Sneak? No, I did not make a Yamper last night. I still can't believe that Flair went and did that. I still can't believe he went and did that. And I can't believe it worked. Murdering the birds? Wow. Oh wow, I actually dodged them this time. That's crazy. Usually don't even get to do that. Nice! Good shot. Yo, let's go! Perfect! Holy crap! Holy takoyaki, dude. Wow. I am amazed. Oh, Tarak the Musketeers or whatever. They see. I hate that. Oh, taking damage, not good. Okay, go. Alright. Man, that whistling was so funny. If you're right, if it's whistling, you're banned. He throws. He throws the. Oh my gosh, it was way too funny. Dude, I have no idea how many. Maybe it's better I start with the elemental arrows and then use Giant's Mask. That's probably the better idea. This is the blue one. Oh, I missed it. Oh no, this is the blue. Okay, hit it with one of those at least. Red. Where? I couldn't react to that at all. Okay. No, too early. Oh, God. I missed. Where? Oh, okay, too slow. If I... Oh, he's like right in front of me. Oh my. Oh. Okay, that's another shot. That's another one. Nice. Ah, I would try it anyway. Really? That is no way. That is shenanigans. I disagree. I disagree. Alright, one of them is gone. Honestly, maybe this is just better. Like, I don't have to worry about anything besides... Like, I have infinite magic, so this is actually fine. I don't know why I was even scared in the first place. It's only scary when you don't have infinite magic. Okay, so here he comes. Okay. Wow, so fast. Where'd he go? Oh, that's where he went. No, no, that was not a good angle. Too slow. Okay. I think one more should do it, maybe? Nah. Figures. There we go. Alright. I didn't even have to worry about that at all. Oh, because I was on top of it. That's why. Wow. Well, this gives me a bathroom break anyway. Before the final fight. But wow, okay, so as long as I have enough arrows, and as long as I have enough as long as I have infinite magic, I can do the elemental arrows on Twin Mold. Yeah, we were all thinking too smart, exactly, yeah. Alright, I can use the bathroom. Yeah, so I'm not really too scared of Majora with this much health, actually, I guess. I mean, I guess I could have run to Termina Field and gotten that heart container in that one grotto, but it's too late now. 7 hearts isn't gonna make that much of a difference. I have 3 fairies. Although I don't have a lot of arrows. Ooh. I should probably go do that. Let me grab arrows. Oh, the new ones aren't shiny locked? Oh, I see. Here, Milk Road has the fastest arrows. Where I wouldn't end up walking down the cutscene. There. Now I'm good. Imagine if I didn't do that. It would have been a problem. Okay, now we're just waiting some more again. After you find a shiny Thundurus, oh man, good luck, Scott. Let's see. Okay. So I guess... yeah. Okay. Shall we go? You found Latios and Tornadus roots. I see. Routes, whatever. Say either or. Oh, nice! Okay, cool. That phase is really annoying. Aww, really? There we go, nice. Aw, fudge. Aww. No! Ah! Well, this is why we got the fairies, chat. No, I was too slow. Too slow. Okay, this is why I got the fairies. There we go! GG! I got 4th! I got 4th! I got 4th, dude! Holy takoyaki! I got 4th! That is gonna mess up so many people. Like, just as far as, like on the race time site, like, points. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, dude. Well, this one's a keeper. Wait, let me update that comment, actually. Wow. What a... what a... That was fun. That was fun. Like I said, the only thing I think that really lost me any time was having to revisit, the mountain region. I guess the thing that really did mess people up was that mountain title deed then. That's the only explanation I can have. That's like, because that was the only item. The Garo mask was the only item that was, like, not just handed to you for free. And I don't remember where I got that mountain title deed from. Oh, that's right, it was a Tingle. Buying it from from Tingle. And then I went and rushed that, like, to Zora Hall. Wow. Yeah, like, wow. I don't know if that's really my best time or not, though. I don't think it is. 309, I don't think it is. I think I've had a sub 3. Or... I think. But this is still a really good time in recent memory, so I'll take it. And keep in mind, I have not played a regular Majora's Mask Seed in, like, a month and a half, I think. Like, I've just been doing Song Sanity and a bunch of other dumb stuff whenever I've been playing Rando, so... I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, like, I haven't done a regular Seed. So I thought I would be bad. D-Man. Well, it's rando, dude. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. It was 15 people. The oh my file name at the end. D-Man, please. That was fun, though. That was fun. So that will be the stream for today, though. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. Monday I will be, though. Monday I'm gonna try to do the Sonic Adventure 2 rando into, I think, a Zooter. And I might start that like an hour earlier, so I can actually have the time to do that. But this was fun. This was a good time. Like I said, if I wasn't, if things still weren't so crazy right now, I would probably enter these every Saturday. But unfortunately, things are just crazy right now. So, cannot do that. D-man. Yes, family does come first, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so, what was I, oh yeah, speaking of which, Tuesday, she is getting the cast and stitches off. And that is supposedly when the physical therapy is supposed to start. But it's probably not going to be a super quick turnaround after that. I would wager she's going to probably need another 2 or 3 more weeks with the physical therapy, and then maybe by that point in time, or maybe even a little before, she will be mobile enough to where I won't have to go over there every other day like I have been this past week. But yeah, thanks, D-Man. I also hope it goes well, because it would be a very big problem if somehow she's not able to somehow she doesn't get to move around or something, or. But no, the doctor or surgeon basically said that she'll be able to walk again. So it's just a matter of just the physical therapy, working out, and how it heals. Yeah, where the stitches were. Yeah, I'll probably highlight this, because this was a good seed, and, well, good seed for me. Kind of funny that the Way of the Hero seed is the seed that I do well in. I'm laughing. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, I think as far as rating goes, there's either flat or used pizza. Yeah, thanks, Peace Peaks. Hope everyone else does as well. You know, I'll just, I don't really get to raid DP, so let's just do that, and then just raid with Termina, saved, Revan, Bog. And if you have the bog. And I'll see you guys, probably Monday. If not, then tomorrow. Okay? And, yeah. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, because I don't normally stream on Saturdays. I haven't been, so, bye-bye.